pick a number 27 or 33 and drop it in the comments below and come back and listen to your angel message here today. So if you pick 27, it's all about spiritual awareness. Are you ready to deepen your spiritual understanding? So this might come in terms of a new friendship that is going to expand your consciousness, or a new mentor that you hire, somebody like me, and they really help you break free and jump out of that box and really ignite your spiritual gifts. And this might be a time where you're ready to teach. So you're ready to take somebody else under your wing and teach them everything that you've learned on your spiritual journey. Whatever it is, this is a sign that you are moving in the right direction, that your team is supporting you, uplifting you, and inspiring you to make spiritual connections. So be on the lookout for your soul people, those soul connections, those people that you meet for the first time and it feels like you've known them forever. You just click, you just hit it off, and it is just an instant, beautiful, easy connection, easy relationship. So pay attention for opportunities to also help expand and develop in that spiritual arena. So maybe there's a workshop that comes out across your desk, or somebody invites you to do something or go somewhere that maybe isn't something you would typically or normally do. This is a sign from your team kind of nudging you, kind of pushing you along in the direction that will lead to your most best and highest awakening. Absolutely. Number 27 is a beautiful gift, confirmation that you're on the right path and that you are being led to something bigger. So when we look at our number 27, we have 2, which means everything's going to be okay. And 2 is also the partner number, right? 1, it's alone. You need to do it on your own. 2 is engaging with somebody, bringing somebody on board. So that's the energy that's with you. And then we've got 7 in this number, and 7 means you're on the right path. It's a spiritual awakening. It's a deepening of your spiritual awakening. You're being upgraded. And when we add 2 plus 7 together, we get 9, and 9 is all about closing. Something's ending in your life. Take a deep breath and move on. And 9 is also about serving. You're being called to do more. You're being called to serve, to be a role model for other people. All right, now in terms of love, this is a message that you'll soon be receiving some positive news in the department of romance. And there's a change or shift in your perspective. So maybe you've been kind of trudging along a little bit, and then something shifts and there's an opening and you just see everything with fresh eyes. So yeah, it's, right now we're in the season of spring where I live in the Midwest, and it's just such a beautiful time of blooming and blossoming. So I see that for you in terms of your romance, whether you're single or you're with somebody. Okay, here's your beautiful affirmation. Be sure to pop it in the comments below. Gives it that extra energy. I open to a stronger and deeper connection to God, my divine. I open to a stronger and deeper connection with God, or if you prefer, my divine. I love that. All right, so if you picked 33, it's all about expression. Do you have trouble speaking up? Does the cat have got your tongue? So this is about overcoming your inability to communicate yourself with love. So sometimes it begins with just self-expression, right? So dancing or writing or poetry, maybe acting, that self-expression fuels and sparks being able to express yourself verbally. So if you're having a difficult time in this department, a couple things could mean that your throat chakra is blocked. That's your fifth chakra. So, do some work around clearing out that throat chakra. But it also begins with loving yourself, right? Everything begins with loving yourself. And what can you do to show, to express yourself in a safe environment? Because a piece of number 33 is that you have probably in past lives been persecuted for who you are and the spiritual gifts that you had. And so there's that fear of ridicule or of being seen or of being called out or of doing something wrong. And so I know I work, with the throat. That's my theme for this lifetime. So I am an expert on the throat chakra. But yeah, so it's about rising up and overcoming, getting past those blocks, healing those hurts, and being able to communicate and express yourself with love and grace. All right. And again, this is a message of no more stuffing. So no more biting your tongue, no more powering through it, no more putting up with it. This is about expressing yourself. Don't be afraid to tell people what you need, and again, with love, with compassion, with grace. But if you continue on stuffing all of these emotions, all of these feelings, and denying who you are and what you need, you'll end up sick. It happens. It just happens every single time. So you can either do the hard work now and experience that liberation, or you can, take the easy path and just deny and ignore and then end up paying for it later. I know that's a hard one. So honest communication is key. And sometimes it's tough. You feel like crap. The other person feels maybe the same way. But at the end of the day, it helps everybody grow and expand and live longer, right? The key to living longer. All right, now when we look at 33, the energy of our number, we've got the 3, which is ascended masters, creativity. It also has a component of discipline in it with those ascended masters, right? And then we've got another 3. So this is literally 3 on steroids. You get double the energy of the ascended masters, Jesus, Buddha, Metatron, and creativity and discipline. You are absolutely going to get it done this month. Now, when we add 3 plus 3, we get 6, which is harmony, which is responsibility, taking responsibility for the life you've created. But it's also finally achieving that harmony and balance that you've long desired. Now, in terms of love, this is about attracting a mate that's in your vibrational frequency. And if you're with a partner that isn't, this is about doing what you can do to align with that energy. And when I say align, I don't mean dropping down to where they're at. I mean helping to align with them, because sometimes it's about meeting people where they're at in order for you to take them where they could go, right? Because if you don't have a commonality, if you can't see eye to eye on something, how are you ever going to elevate them? You're not. They're gonna sink you. So people have a tendency to trust you in relationships. You're very honorable. You have a lot of integrity and you're very trustworthy. So this is a time for you to shine in that department. And this is also a time of growth in your relationships. Again, expanding outside of the box, stop ignoring and denying, and just have the hard conversations. Now, here's your beautiful affirmation. It's very simple, but super powerful. I confidently express myself. I confidently express myself. Pop that in the comments below, and it adds that extra power to everything. All right, everyone, that's all I have for you here today. And don't forget to stop by our blog to listen to this month's free meditation. You can find that over at heavensenthealing.us. Make it a beautiful and blessed day. Mwah.